Well, hi everybody. It's Brass Eagle Blind, Thirsty Thursday time. Well, welcome back to another episode of Brass Eagle Blind's Thirsty Thursday. I'm Doug. Nick is again absent. It's okay. We're all busy people. Anyway, today we're going to be doing all things local, right? So these are all going to be Missouri whiskeys. It doesn't mean that it's all distilled here in Missouri, but everything is bottled here in Missouri. I'm going to run through these. I'm not going to score them. I am going to, talk a little bit about it if I know much about it, and just kind of give you my 2 cents on if I think that it's good stuff. Now, I'm not going to go into detail if I don't like something. I'm not going to go out of my way to bury anything. So if you're looking for that, if you're looking for a Missouri distilleries video where the host just bashes everything local, this is not going to be the one for you. We're going to start off with Old Ozarkian Distillery. This is in Union, Missouri. Sour mash. Okay. It comes in at 46% alcohol, 92 proof. I don't have a Glen. Now that I've got my Glen, this is his sour mash. I think I may have mentioned that. I'm going to do baby pours, by the way. This is 80% corn, 20% barley. It has a distinct flavor. It is unique, and I like it. I only got this bottle maybe a month or so ago. I've been hitting it quite often for my starter pour. I think it's great. Moving on to Copper Mule. This is JD Select. This is their double oak. Okay. This one, I believe, is 50%. It is 50%. This is out of Herman, Missouri. I know this probably doesn't translate a ton in this video, but the color on this is kind of ridiculous. Same kind of story on this one. I've been hitting it a lot ever since I got it. I've only had it a little bit. There's not a ton gone, but still, I really like a double oak whiskey, and this kind of pushes all those buttons for me. It kind of hits them. Their grounds are beautiful. I went on a day that I was coming back from Herman, saw that they were open, stopped in. I was the only one there. It was a fantastic experience because I got to have the whole place to myself. So anyway, if you're ever in Herman, Missouri, stop on by. You might not be able to get one of their double oaks because I took one of the last 2 bottles that they had, but maybe you'll get lucky and they'll have more out for you. This next one comes from right here in Washington, Missouri. From Washington Distillery. This is a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys. So we've got this is a blend of a ton of shit. And I'm not gonna really go into it too much, but this will be an experience for both of us because this is not my bottle. Thank you very much, Chris. It is 60.22% alcohol. Nose is good. Nose is good. It's kind of leathery. I kind of like that from time to time, but it's kind of leathery, but at the same time, I'm getting kind of fruity too. So leather and fruit. Yeah, it's pretty good. Y'all didn't think I was going to have a Thirsty Thursday without having a cigar, did you? Come on now. What I'm smoking tonight is a Tatuaje. I do know a place locally here to Washington, Missouri, that you can pick one of these up. It has numbers in the name. I can't place it right at the moment, but they have these. I hear that you can actually smoke a cigar while you're there too. It's a crazy world we live in. What a country. In Washington, cigar smokes you. I may be in trouble. I was just gonna go through and I was like, oh, I will do my lower proof stuff you know, how many cask strengths am I going to have? How many are going to be like 120 plus? I'm about to have one now that is 110 proof, 111 proof, and that's like the lowest thing that I've got left. So again, baby pours. What I'm gonna have next is planters. This is out of Union, Missouri, but this is their anniversary Heritage 2026 bottle. It's a little hard to tell in here because there's not a ton of light in here, but the color on this bottle is incredible. This, personally, I feel like is one of my favorite bottles that they've come out with in a while. It's fantastic. I will say, last year was their 10th anniversary, so they came out with a 10-year whiskey. This is an 11th anniversary. In my opinion, this is just way better. This is awesome. Oh, yeah. So you get caramel notes. I love that. That's great. I almost feel like I get some pecan on it. No, I could read through the whole side and it'd probably give me notes and then I'd end up looking like an idiot. Not gonna do that. Planters. I'm gonna have to make these pours smaller. This is dumb. It seems like that's just not even any whiskey. Maybe a little more. Okay. This next one's gonna come in at 120 proof and change. Whatever, doesn't matter. Ben Holiday, I think we've all heard of it. You know, this they blasted onto the scene and they make really good stuff. Really good stuff. This is soft red wheat, rickhouse proof. It is distilled, aged, and bottled by Ben Holiday in Weston, Missouri. You know where Weston, Missouri is? I don't either. Nope. No, but I don't know. It's in Missouri. It's got a great nose on it. I really like that. I understand why people buy Ben Holiday products. Working my way back down in proof, this one, not much. This one's at 117.6. I didn't pick this before because I thought it was higher than that. I'm glad it's not. I've got like 5 or 6 different whiskeys back there still that are all 120 plus, and it's gonna be something. This is another bottle brought to me by Chris. Again, thank you so much, Chris. This is gonna be Barrel King. This is the Oh My Apple Pie. Barrel King is out of Bourbon, Missouri. I'm probably not telling you guys anything you don't already know. Absolutely fantastic. Jared's a great blender. Go out there, see those. They do great work out there. Baby pours, baby pours. Anyway, this is the bottle, y'all. Oh My Apple Pie, batch 91. Color's amazing on that. Ooh. I do like that nose. If you see this video and you're not from Missouri, if anything, I want this video to show that like you can come to Missouri and you know, you don't have to go real far away from the kind of greater St. Louis area to run into some absolutely incredible distilleries. I think I could probably draw a 30-mile circle around my house and run into at least, what, 6, maybe 6 distilleries? I don't know if that's accurate. Maybe it's not that many. That's pretty good. I don't know, I think that's pretty good. I understand it's no Louisville. You notice how I said that too, Louisville? It's because I asked people there that live there, oh, hey, how do you say it? And they're like, well, there's a bunch of different ways. It's definitely not Louisville. Don't say that shit. And Louisville, people that say that, they laugh at those people. It's kind of like there's an L in the middle of that, in the middle of the word Louisville, but you kind of have to go, whoa. It's weird. It takes a while. You have to practice it. Louisville. Imagine if you lived in Louisville and then you did one of these videos. You're like, I'm gonna do it. We're doing it all local, all Kentucky, mother. You'd get hammered. You'd get hammered. So this next one, this is out of New Florence, Missouri. It's Wood Hat. This particular, now, I didn't say it earlier, this kind of goes without saying, but I don't have a bottle of every single offering from every single distillery to try for y'all. I'm just gonna try one bottle from every single distillery that I had access to, either within my own whiskey or with getting a couple bottles from friends. This one is Wood Hat. New Florence, Missouri. This is the Bloody Butcher Red, single barrel, cask strength. It is 60.7, so 120, what is that, 121.4? Bruzel went to Wood Hat and did a whole video on it, and it was a great video. So if you can tell this, I don't know if you can, look at the color on that. I know that it's, you know, red corn. I know this Bloody Butcher Red, but gee whiz, that's dark as night. That's like a vampire's dream right there. I'll say on the nose, this is gonna sound strange, but to anybody that knows having like a garden at home where you know, plant vegetables, you ever take green beans out of the ground? You know, take green beans out of the ground.
I'm a farmer.
If you ever went out there to pick those green beans and you got a whole bowl of green beans when you're done, before you wash them, before you cook them, if you just kind of dig your nose into that bowl of freshly picked green beans, straight to my brain. When I smell this, I get that exact note. You know, I might be the only one on the planet, but I get it strong. And I love it. Would I want it all the time? No, I wouldn't. I don't want that note all the time, but man, it is kind of nostalgic for me because I had to do that as a kid, and it kind of brings me back. So yeah, for that reason alone, I can appreciate this whiskey. This one is J. Rieger. This is a St. Louis Cellars pick, coming in at 63.15%, so 126 proof. And it's another one that, I mean, the color is ridiculous. I don't know, in here, it's hard to say, right? It's hard to see it, and I get it. I'm trying to create a vibe in this room. I don't need the lights to be super bright. Lay off me. I'm not made of money. I can't just buy studio lights that are the best of the best of the best. I've got a light over here to my right that has a cone on it with a paper towel as a diffuser. How's that? I don't know why I'm yelling at you. J. Rieger, Kansas City. I'm just gonna pour a little bit. Color's amazing. God dang it, that's too much. I'll drink it. It's hard to pour a little bit. So I get a little bit. It kind of has a similar color to the Bloody Butcher that I just had from Wood Hat. It has a little bit of the same nose as well, a little bit. Cheers. This next one, I might screw this up, right? Because I don't know, and it's been a little bit since I've asked somebody about this. Anyway, this next one is Fallen Brothers, right? This particular bottle is Brother in Arms. Now I'm gonna pop this. That's pretty good. Kenny Gales, who owns this company, he's the master distiller, blender. He is going, or they are opening a brick and mortar very soon, and I believe this is where I might mess everything up. I think they're sharing a space with Good News Brewing, I think. So if you ever get out to, I think it's Augusta, Missouri. God, I'm sorry guys if that's not right. If you ever get out there, go visit them. That said, I don't know if they're open yet. But this is the bottle right here. The presentation on these bottles is honestly second to none. You get this challenge coin on the front, though, like, personally, I'd probably never take it off of there. It's gonna take me a long time to finish it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but it looks so awesome. Like everything that they do over there, they don't really spare any expense, and I really appreciate that about them. This particular whiskey is 127.7 proof. I looked back there for a whiskey from them that I had that wasn't that strong, and I don't have one. Thank you, Kenny, and thank you anyone who works for Kenny trying to get me hammered. Not only is the whiskey good, not only are the people great, not only are their representatives fantastic, but you know that there's a portion of your money that's going to charity, which is always good. So, Russell, doing a pretty good job over there at Blacksmith. I don't know if I'm allowed to call you Russell. I like to call you Russell. That might be like the people calling me by my full name. It just reminds me of getting yelled at by my mom when I was younger. This is Blacksmith Black Anvil, single barrel, 120 proof. I do have one complaint. It's a pretty big one. My complaint is that this is 120 proof. That in and of itself is not the complaint. The complaint that I have is that the bottle that introduced me to Blacksmith single barrels was 120 proof. And that day you had a bottle of single barrel 116 proof, a bottle of single barrel 118 proof, and then 120 proof single barrel as well. I tried the 116 and I had quite a few different pours that day, but the fact still remains on the nose. When I smelled that 116, I said, oh my God, I'm getting into something right here that I'm probably gonna spend some money today. And then I tried it, and it was one of the best whiskeys I've ever had, but it was a single barrel. You know what you did? You brought probably one of your best single barrels of all time and let me try it. And then you were like, oh, I probably have more out in my truck. Maybe I might. You didn't have any more in your truck. And so I was forced to buy the 118 and the 120, and they're great. But now I'm left yearning for this 116, this infamous 116 that I'll never get to have again, that I'll never get to see again because you don't have anymore. Nobody's got it. They drank it all because it's too good. You did that to me. You did this, Russ. Shame on you. That smells great. So if you haven't had a chance to have Blacksmith Distillery Black Anvil, single barrel. Anyway, the juice inside is fantastic. This next one I have to pop, but this is Lionheart whiskey. It is distilled in Indiana, so it is an MGP. But this particular bottle happens to be a rye whiskey, Brazilian Amburana cask finished. So we're dealing with 50% alcohol. Well, cork pop was pretty good. Here's the bottle. I can't say you either love Amburana or you hate it, but you either tolerate Amburana or you hate it. I don't know. That's still probably not a great way to say that, because I do like Amburana a little bit, but the problem with it is that it just overpowers everything. That's why I'm having this as the last pour. It's 50% alcohol. It's not super strong whiskey, right? But I know that the second that I have this whiskey, if I go to have another pour the rest of the night, it's all gonna taste like this Lionheart. But it smells pretty good. Yeah, not my favorite Amburana finish that I've ever had. That said, I'd be more than happy to try anything else from them. This is a very unique product, right? So like for me to have this and then be like, oh, well, I didn't like that one, that means I won't like Lionheart, period. Write them off. That's not fair at all. So I would love to try more from Lionheart and then see what happens, you know. Thank you so much for watching this one. I don't think I've got anything else up there that I haven't tried yet tonight. I'm gonna end it here. Please like, comment, subscribe, everybody. Again, Nick will be making an appearance soon. We will get together and we will do another blind where it's both of us being stupid instead of just me being a complete idiot, because I know how boring that can be. So anyway, leave a comment below and just maybe say how much you miss Nick. Thanks for watching and see you soon.